Hello everybody, my name is Enigma and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus. Now, yesterday we repented and did a pretty fun challenge run that ended up in a victory. But today we're back to normal, no more challenges, just straight up Isaac. And I, as you could see, switched to playing with my controller, something I'm much more familiar with. So hopefully we do much better. And today we will be playing as normal Lilith. So let's jump right into it. Now Lilith is not my favorite to play by any means. I find Lilith to be actually quite difficult because of kind of how wonky her familiar is, you know, kind of having to shoot away from you, and already I'm not doing great. And it's not helped by the fact that this room sucks. This is a very difficult room. We're gonna slowly but surely get through it, though. It's mostly because of these Claudies here. There's just so many of them, and they're just so unpredictable. Don't know why I didn't do this sooner, to be honest, but we are going to use the box of friends. And I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're just going to lose the black heart. It happens. It happens. Just going to move right along. Now, because of Lilith's starting item, Cambion Conception, getting hit isn't so bad. It's not the end-all be-all. Since, you know, we do get potential familiars, which they could be good ones. They could be a little brimstone. They could be another succubus, or another incubus. They could be a succubus. They could be twisted pair, as far as I'm aware. And then the other ones aren't so bad either, you know, Lil Abaddon or Demon Turret. But there's only so many that we can get, and it does take a little bit to actually get them, and it's not something that we want to be relying on at all. Gonna get a key. Haven't been to the item room yet, so I would like to go there before we head to the boss. But you can notice by Lilith's body how far along we are into the Cambion Conception. And that room scared me a little bit. Rune Bag is actually pretty good. I am quite a big fan of Rune Bag. Every few rooms we'll be getting a rune. Now these could be really good, like Dagaz, Yara, Soul of Isaac. Gonna do a quick little monstro fight here. Gonna use the book. Take some pretty bad damage there. We gotta remember that I do have a rotten heart, so no sudden movements. But it's the double pink monstro. Actually relatively easy, since it does overall have lower health. Gonna get a damage up from that, and I'm thinking that we go to Downpour. I am gonna go check out our shop. If there's something good in there, I can, you know, bomb for some more money. Or there can just be nothing good in here. That's also okay. But a damage up is nice. Shot speed up is okay. I really couldn't care less. Clear that room out quickly, and let's head on down. We're going to be in Dross. I am a little bit nervous Easy room. Gonna get another bomb. Don't like this room at all. And I'm looking for some good items. I'm looking for some stat ups. I'm looking for HP. I'm looking for familiars that I can double with the box of friends. And I'm thinking that there's going to be more for us the other direction if we go there. And I was right. After a while of playing this game, you start to kind of get a feel for the maps and what they like to do. Seraphim, now Mom's Wig is great, but Seraphim, in my opinion, is a fantastic familiar. You know, that's going to be homing shots, and Runebag is going to give us a Soul of Isaac as well. I mean, just exactly what we want to see. Buddy in a box as well. I want that. I want the Soul Heart more. But it doesn't really matter when we're going to have enough for both. And I mean, it's a fantastic floor. So many familiars. We're going to get so much value now out of Box of Friends. And not only that, I mean, like, Seraphim does good damage and it's homing. Incubus is also doing good damage. Get even more bombs, and I'm fairly confident that it's going to be the super secret. And I was right. Divine or Eternal Heart is kind of exactly what we're looking for. And Clog is an easy boss to just rip through with all of these familiars. And I'm learning now that Buddy in a Box doesn't copy. It gives us a new Buddy in a box. I mean, growth hormones is fantastic. I'm going to go check in here. Headless Baby is a familiar. I'm going to Soul of Isaac. Whore of Babylon. I am going to take... It's going to proc, but it's going to immediately unproc because of my Eternal Heart. Back on Dross 2, and it did like bring the message up, but it definitely went away, and that's a lot of money. Definitely looking to stick with Devil Deals, and maybe find a way to kind of get rid of this heart container so that Buddy in a Box can, or not Buddy in a Box, but Horror Babylon could stay procced. Now, I do like Sad Bombs, and I am going to take them here. Over Hot Bombs? Yes, I think so. Just kind of a weird choice in general. Very, very similar items. Honestly, kind of funny. This room is an annoying one, so I am going to pop Box of Friends here. And I mean, you see when we do Box of Friends, we just rip through. And there is a possibility, because Rune Bag is doubled, that on Room Clear we might get 2. Although I'm not sure if the Rune Bags are going to be synced up or not. You see the value of Seraphim too. Seraphim is really good. And of course I'm going to be going into the shop. Nothing amazing. I'm actually going to buy this key back. I have the money for it, so I might as well. And I just want to finish off. You know, because this is Dross 2, we're going to be fighting 2 bosses. There's our White Fire, and the mirror is going to be probably right next. Bercano, no point not using it. Oh, there's a point not using it. I forgot they changed it. I'm going to be pretty confident that the secret room's here. I'm correct. To get so many bombs, it's not even funny. Get some deal chance. I'm also going to get to go into the super secret room, or the cursed room. Solar Lazarus is Solar Lazarus is. Let's just go fight the boss. Get into the mirror world and fight the boss again. Looking for some tears, some fire rate. Turtlet is nothing to be afraid of, especially when we're doing this much damage. I am still going to get hit. Regardless, though, I'm going to get what I wanted. Some fire rate. Some more shot speed, but again, I don't really care about that. And we're just going to go to the mirror realm, clear out these rooms, and get another boss item. I don't think we got the deal. I wasn't actually paying attention. I'm going to assume that we didn't. I guess we'll find out next floor. Get another soul heart. That's fantastic, actually. Whew. Gonna pop box of friends in this room once again. Just do not like it one bit. An unmoving sentinel of just shots. I want to get rid of this guy first. Just don't like him. And we're going to be back for round 2 with Turtlet. I'm going to take the pill. Range up. Second Turtlet fight. I mean, we're going to just continue to rip through them. And get another range up. It's okay. I'm not going to say no to it. Range is never a bad thing to have, especially if we were to get an item like Lump of Coal, or if we get something like number 1, which is a huge, huge tiers up, but of course does come with that range down penalty. And I'm wondering where our super secret room could be. Certainly be here. I have maybe some suspicions that it's here. It is. I'm actually going to do this. When I hit this twice, I'm going to get the bonus that it provides. I'm just going to bomb. I actually will take this, and I know that seems kind of crazy, but I think that it could be good. Temperance Machine. We'll actually just pop that right when we go on down. So, I took the Divine Heart because if we get a deal and it's something like Brimstone or Abaddon, it's going to cost 2 hearts. We're going to be able to afford it without having to sacrifice our soul hearts because we just don't have a lot of it. Samson, Soul of Samson is just kind of a nightmare to use. And it seems our buddy in a box has anti-grav. An item which, maybe controversially, I actually like. Yeah, even more bombs. I mean, that's just absurd. They easily clear out this room. Likewise, easily clear out this room. Even more bombs. At what point is it an absurd amount of bombs? the Empress card, I will certainly take over the Soul of Samson. And maybe... Nope. Well, if I had just gone into the next room, I would have known that. Ooh. Kind of a... not hard room per se, but definitely a tricky one. I do not want to fight my boss yet, in case I can up my deal chance a little bit. Which I most certainly can with just a visit to the shop, assuming that it's not a greed fight, which... still early on, so I would really hope, especially with all this money to spend, something like Champion Belt, something like Stopwatch. You know, we might even be looking for something like Black Candle. So many great things in the shop. I mean, we're just ripping through these floors, and Blank Rune for a pair throw. That would be awesome if there was an item in here. Pop in here. It's an item. That pair throw is sounding really nice right now. Did not get that on purpose, that's for sure. Ooh. That's okay though. I will go into the vault. That's a lot of batteries. If I had a D6 or even an ED6, I would be laughing. There's going to be our secret room. I'm going to get some extra deal chance out of this. Fortunately, no extra money, but that's okay. Ooh, wow, that was pretty bad, to be honest. I mean, I can't really defend that damage there. But it is going to give us a bunch of money, and unfortunately, it's also going to give us a greed fight. We'll take a Steam sale, and thinking that I maybe shouldn't have done that. But what's done is done. We have decent devil chance, and it's enough devil chance that I'm willing to bet on it. I am going to give 1 heart just to activate Horror of Babylon. I'm going to also blow this up. Really struggling with HP. You can just see how much I really don't like Lilith's playstyle, but regardless, we're still eating through some of these rooms. I am going to pop the Empress for Gertie. You can just see, like, we're doing so much damage. Easy, easy fight. Do get the boss. Gonna take the booster pack. Looking for something good. Joker. Ace of Spades. Emperor, Moon, Devil. Hold on to the Joker card, and when I say something good, I do mean something good. I just take black powder. Haven't really been able to play with the new black powder just yet. And then I'm going to drop the Joker card in here. And then just Ace of Spades, I guess.
Ace of Spades.
Not super thrilled, but let's head on down. I don't mean to sound like a pessimist, but this lack of HP definitely has me quite nervous. I'm actually going to play this guy a little bit. A tears up is great. Health up is okay, I guess. One more. And I can't really justify giving any more keys. Our buddy in a box is doing some wonky Tiny Planet tears. I'm gonna... Oof. I've had a couple of instances. Ancient Recall. Get out of jail free card. Magician Emperor. I've had a couple instances where I have just completely broken with one blank rune. I mean, it's really all it takes. I'm gonna go in here. Use my only key for a membership card and just a whole bunch of goodies. I mean, this is kind of what we're hoping for. Hopefully a turnaround on the HP front. Thinking I maybe should have taken Guppy's hairball now. Buy the rune. It is a blank rune. Pair throw. Contract from below. I will take contract from below. I do think it's good enough. I do think it's good enough to take. I will also just fight the boss now. War is not really who I'm looking for. Not really who I wanted to see. Especially this sort of formation where it's kind of hard to do anything. Gonna get just a ball of bandages. I am gonna Joker. Really, really, really should have taken Guppy's hairball, man. I'm gonna take Ocular Rift here. I would have been Guppy. I would have been Guppy. That just goes to show. I really was considering Guppy's hairball too. Take the get out of jail free card. I'm gonna bomb you. Wall hugging things. Okay. Just not really sure how I'm supposed to even avoid that, to be honest. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, what a room. What a room. I mean, my God. I am going to get those 2 soul hearts that I was really hoping for. Still no key, by the way. Did spend a lot of my keys on the key beggars, so I don't really have anyone to blame but myself. And annihilate and get a Huggalaz. Ooh. And you know, we're still on this floor. I did get a second Incubus from Cambion Conception, by the way. We're all seeing that. Just so that we're all seeing that, I'm now 2 incubuses in. And contract from below is paying out big time. Ace of Spades over Hagalaz right now? Absolutely. Euthanasia is good. That also puts me 2/3 spun. Spun is a damage and speed up, I believe. That would be quite nice. Getting spun would be quite nice. Just gonna pop in here. It's not what we're wanting. No enemies in here at all, actually. That's okay. But with 2 incubuses, my tier effects, that being Ocular Rift and now Euthanasia, should be proccing twice as often. And that is just good news. And so without anything else left to do on this floor, let's just head on down. Curse of the Blind. You'd love to see it, really. Just get 5 keys right there. If Runebag could pay out with a Degas, that would be fantastic. And this track by Ren here is, I mean, it's by far one of my favorites. I'm going to blow up this guy. I know it's deal chance. And maybe I'm crazy, but I would take a blind deal. If I can get a health up, which maybe I should have played him. Soul of Judas. Kidney Bean is kind of nothing. If we get a way to re-roll, I know where I'm coming. But getting a permaproc on Whore of Babylon would be worth blinding for, and if I can get some sort of flight as well. See a Tinted Rock there. That's actually the first Tinted Rock I've seen all game, but undoubtedly I missed a couple, and it's not good. It's not good. I'm going to get a Soul Heart at the very least. I'd like to go to the shop. Again, if Runebag could pay out with a Degas, that would be incredible. Although I know my luck, I know, you know, my relationship with this game and these items, I know I'm not going to be getting it. I could save the money on Glowing Hourglass. Ooh, I could save. I don't mind 4.5 volt. Usually I'm not a fan. I am a 4.5 volt hater even. But I don't have a trinket, so I'll take Number Magnet. But in this specific instance where I am Lilith, 4.5 ball ain't seem so bad. Double Justice, by the way. And you can see just how good Contract from Below is. I've considered the Beast. I don't think today's the day. I know I could do it. I know I could do it. Alright. Actually, after considering everything, I think I'm gonna go for the beast. I have no idea if I've already found my tinted skull or not, but I'm going to make like I haven't. And even more now, I'd like to give away this heart. There's our tinted skull. I'd really like it to be there. It is actually going to be there, too. That's crazy to me. Just a couple. That was worth it. This can be mostly good stuff. It's kind of useless. I mean, it works a lot right now. Now I have a lot to think about. Horror Babylon activates when I'm at half a red heart, no red heart containers, and I'd also get more soul hearts from the bed going up. We'll see, we'll see. We're gonna fight Mom here, and you see, dude, 3 incubuses. I have no idea what hit me. Insane. Doesn't matter which one I take. I come in here. There's a Begotten in here. I didn't know they could do that. Honestly. Double range up. Might as well. Book of the Dead. It's unfortunate. Kind of tempted to try to take that, but it's what has been done. What's been done has been done. We are going for the beast. We find ourselves in Gehenna. We've got decent HP. Now, Book of the Dead is actually a good item. An item that I do enjoy. If we find a key beggar, by the way, we get an instant payout. And then we can immediately go back and get another golden key. Right now we have perma-procced Whore of Babylon. Yara. Yara is really, really good. Zodiac is not nearly as good. Zodiac is okay, depending on what sign we actually end up getting. That's pretty pointless now, actually. Reverse Moon! With nothing in it! Just a bunch of keys. Wow, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. I'm actually quite disappointed by that. And taking some bad damage as always. You know how it is. Just more keys than I will ever need. And even more. We're just going to keep on keeping on. We'll take my Yara back at the very least. Ooh. Yara would be great if we come across like a bunch of health. Soul of Eden is also decent. What's up here? Any items? Not a single item. Soul of Eden would be pretty decent, but there's just nothing to use it on. Moving right along. We're gonna get Dad's note here, and we're gonna begin the ascent. Here we go. First time fighting the beast.
I spent it. It's gone. Just get over it.
Alrighty.
It's gone. How can you have spent our savings?
Whew, wow. Definitely not excited to be doing this at all. What's this? Degas. Absolutely. Maybe should have yarred that. Maybe not. Who's to say? I'm just thinking about how we could have been Guppy. Infested. Nowhere to go but up. We're just gonna keep plowing through these floors. Get a soul heart from that. Dark Prince's crown, I mean, it's a big tears up, but the damage from Whore of Babylon is just too good to pass up. And then all those extra bonus hearts we're going to be getting at the end. Use a moon card real quick. No secret rooms. I didn't know that. I do want to go back and get my Yera.
He's self-destructive and disturbed, just like his father.
Getting some kind of tricky rooms.
You're drunk again, aren't you? Shut up!
Ooh, there's a health champion somewhere. There he is.
Good. Leave. We'll be fine without you. Abandon us like the
And then this acid champion. A lot of champions. Retrovision. Annoys me just as much as it annoys you. And we just keep on going up. This is the last chance to choose Dark Prince's crown over Whore of Babylon, but I am standing firm in my choice. Very own murder. Whoa. Surprisingly didn't get hit there. Now, Soul of Eve is great, but, I mean, holding on to what it could potentially be a really strong Yera. I think I would rather take the Soul of Eve to use on Dogma. Maybe that's crazy, but I mean, Dogma's easily the hardest part about all of this. And wow, what a room! What a room! Now, Downpour, like, Ascent is actually quite rare. I really don't get to see Downpour Ascent much, but there are actually special tainted enemies for the alt path. I don't really think there's any for the Mausoleum, but I know that there's a tainted mole for the mines in Ashpit, and I do believe that there is a tainted something. To Ansas. We're just gonna keep on going up. Yeah, just like that, you see this tainted tube worm guy. Has anybody here ever actually seen that guy before? Let me know in the comments. But he's pretty damn rare. More keys than I could ever need. And here's some more tainted, like, leeches. which definitely did not need to go into this room, but it's cool to see regardless. We're gonna get a bunch of bombs because of it, which I actually love having a lot of bombs. We get another tainted enemy, which didn't last long. They're coming out in full force today, making sure you really get the full experience. We're gonna go up on to the last floor of the ascent, back to basement 1. Wow.
We need you. Your son needs you.
I'm almost tempted to take an Empress card with me. I think I will. I mean, we saw earlier how, like, just how much damage we do with an Empress card. Double Monstro is double easy. Be good. Perks! Perks is fantastic. I think I'd take the perks up with me. That's a lot less fantastic. Alright. Up we go. Here we are at home. Kids drawing just to rub it in our face that we could have been Guppy. We're gonna get some soul hearts from the bed. I do think that this was the correct play because, I mean, you look at how low we ended up being. And, let's see. Mom's knife. Mom's pearls. Is another soul heart. Isn't all stats up? Apparently we're running with Libra here. Let's do this. Alright. We're going to be fighting Dogma. Here we go. Going to immediately be popping this. He's going to start doing his brim snapping. As long as we're getting the damage in. Get even more familiars, and we are going to get Smit. That might genuinely be the first time I've ever been hit by that attack. That is rather unfortunate. But you just see how many tears we're just sending out. The speed boost from Horror Babylon is greatly appreciated here. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's calm down here. We're gonna kill off Dogma and go on to the Beast. Here we go. Here we go. Round 1. Here comes Famine. Gotta use the perks immediately. And you'll see at the end here, we'll just have an armada of familiars pounding away at these horsemen. There goes our mantle, cracking just like that, pretty early on. And we're keeping Famine tucked away with Ocular Rift, but down goes Famine, round 2 for Pestilence. Gonna get hit by a stray tear. But the perks is gonna let us last a little bit longer. Pestilence actually has the least HP out of all the horsemen, and Ocular Rift putting us in kind of a weird position there. Down goes Pestilence, which each passing horseman it gets easier. Round 3, here comes War. Guns blazing. Runebag produced us a Soul of Eden there, like we needed it. Appreciate the gesture, Runebag, but I got other things on the mind. War into his second phase, stunned by Ocular Rift. And just even more familiars. Down goes War. Final round. Here comes Death. Death, the only one to not have several different phases, and Ocular Rift. You know, Death can easily be circumvented, and we don't even let him bring out the Death's heads. We are just going to screw him over. Soul of Bethany to boot. Might as well. Let's give her hell. And you see the fires can't even get out. She's really trying. There's so many of them. Look at this, the line of incubi. And we don't even get a phase 2. Down goes the beast. Wow. Wow. What a run. And that's going to continue our streak now to 3. This is the highest it's been so far. And as a reminder, my record in my 7, coming up on 8 years of playing this game is 4. If we can get 2 more good runs, we'll be good. So please, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like. I will see you guys next time.